Good morning, students. Myself Abhay Kumar Pandey start here the important chapter of geometry, lines and angle. Regarding NCERT questions, firstly I explain that questions. In given question, PQ and ST are the parallel lines. PQ and ST are the parallel lines, and that angle be 110 degree and that be 130 degree. Then you find angle QRS. Then you find angle QRS. How can you find angle QRS? Process is what? Firstly, you draw a line parallel to PQ on R. Parallel to PQ on R. Naming AB. AB. That is a construction work. We draw PQ parallel to AB on R. On R, you draw a line AB parallel to PQ. Its meaning is what? PQ and AB are the parallel lines. Also given PQ and ST are the parallel lines. Its meaning is what? ST and AB is also parallel lines. ST and AB is also parallel lines. Then after I numbering it 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Then solution. PQ parallel to AB. PQ parallel to AB. PQ and AB are the parallel lines. Therefore, QR is the transversal line. QR is the transversal line. And you know that the sum of co-interior angle will what? 180 degree. Then after you write 110 degree plus angle 1 is equal to 180 degree. Why? These lines are the parallel lines. Therefore, sum of co-interior angle will be what? 180 degree. Then find angle 1. Angle 1 is equal to what? 110 degree plus 180 degree plus 110 degree. That is 70 degree. Angle 1 is equal to 70 degree. First we find angle 1. Then after also, the ST and AB are also parallel lines. ST parallel to AB. ST parallel to AB. ST and AB are the parallel lines. Therefore, SR is the transversal line. SR is the transversal line. Therefore, sum of the angle is what? 180 degree. That is co-interior angle. या consecutive interior angle. Now 130 degree plus angle 2 is equal to 180 degree. Also we write here co-interior angle. Co-interior angles. Here you also write co-interior angles. Therefore, angle 2 is equal to what? 180 degree minus 130 degree. What will we get? So 150 degree. First we find angle 1 and angle 2. Therefore, on point R, the three angles are formed. What is the sum of angle? The 180 degree, and that be supplementary angle. So, angle 1 plus angle QRS plus angle 2 is equal to 180 degree. These are the supplementary angle. Angle 1 is equal to 70 degree. Angle QRS plus 50 degree is equal to 180 degree. Angle QRS is equal to what? 180 degree minus 70 degree plus 50 degree is equal to what? 120 degree. That be subtracted. Angle QRS is equal to what? 60 degree, and that your answer. Question again. Given that these are the parallel lines, only with the help of construction we drew AB and PQ are the parallel lines. Therefore, these are also parallel lines. If PQ and AB are parallel lines, sum of the angle is equal to what? 180 degree. These are the co-interior angle. Then you find angle 1 is equal to 70 degree. Also, you find angle 2 is equal to what? 50 degree. On point R, the three angles are formed. What is the sum of angle? The 180 degree. Then you find angle QRS is equal to what? 60 degree. Question number 2. AB and CD are the parallel lines, and that angle will be given. that angle will be different. How can you find angle y and x? Angle x and y. Firstly, AB and CD are the parallel lines. These are the alternate interior angle. These are the alternate interior angle. Why? AB and CD are parallel lines. AB parallel to CD, 50 degree plus y is equal to 127 degree. Alternate interior angles. Angle y is equal to what? 127 degree minus 50 degree, 77 degree. Y is equal to 77 degree. Now, in triangle PQR, that is the exterior angle, it is equal to sum of two opposite interior angles. Sum of two opposite interior angles. And now we write x plus y is equal to 127 degrees. Exterior angle property. In triangle PQR, that is the exterior angle, it is equal to sum of two opposite interior angle. That is the theorem. X plus y is equal to what? 127 degree. X, y is equal to what? The 77 degree. 127 degree. X is equal to what? The 127 degree minus 77 degree. 50 degree. X is equal to 50 degree. And that is your answer. Any problem in this question to you? No. Now your third and very, very important question. That question is a very, very important question. How can you solve this question? Given that if PQ and RS are the two parallel lines, one ridge AB and another ridge BC and another ridge CD, then we prove that, and that is a mirror. That is a mirror, plane mirror. How can you prove that AB and CD are parallel lines? AB and CD are parallel lines. That question is a very, very important question. Regarding this question, you know about the law of reflection of light. Law of reflection of light. What is the law of reflection of light? That is the physics segment. That is the plane mirror. And that ray is the incident ray. And that is the normal, reflected ray. Two rays, incident ray and reflected ray. And that point is the normal. And that angle is the incident angle, and that is the reflected angle. According to law of reflection of light, incident rays, reflected rays and normal meet a same plane. And also incident angle, angle I is equal to angle R. Angle I is equal to angle R. In this question, that is the incident ray and also that is the reflected ray. And that point C, that is the incident ray and that is the reflected ray. Why? These are the mirror. AB is the incident ray and BC is the reflected ray. On point C, BC is the incident ray and CD is the reflected ray. Construction, we draw normal on point B. And also on point C. These are the normal. That is the construction. Then after I am numbering it. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Read out to you. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know about the law of reflection of light? On point B. Very simple formula. Very simple solution. On point B, angle 1 is equal to angle 2 by law of reflection of light. That is equation number 1. Also, on point C, BC the incident ray and CD the reflected ray. Therefore, angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Law of reflection of light. That is equation number 2. Its meaning is what? Angle 1 is equal to angle 2 and angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Now, here I write x and here I write y. That is the normal. It is also perpendicular. Normal is perpendicular on the line. Dx is the normal. Its meaning is what? That is the perpendicular and it is also perpendicular. Its meaning is what? Bx and cy are the parallel lines. Bx parallel to cy. Bx and cy are the parallel lines. Therefore, BC is the transversal line. BC is the transversal line. Its meaning is what? Angle 2 is equal to angle 3. Angle 2 and angle 3 are equal. Therefore, you see that Bx and cy are the parallel lines. Why? That is the alternate interior angle. You write angle 2 is equal to angle 3 alternate interior angles. That is equation number 3. You know about the normal. Normal is a perpendicular on line. Here angle 90 degree, also 90 degree. These are the parallel lines. They are also 90 degree. Here also 90 degree. Therefore, that is the transversal line. Alternate interior angles are equal. Angle 2 and angle 3 are equal. In equation number 3, we multiplied 2 in both sides. Also write 2 angle 2 is equal to 2 angle 3. Any doubt to you? Multiplied by 2 in both sides. Then after 2 angle 2, so I write the angle 2 plus angle 2. 2 angle 3, the angle 3 plus angle 3. Angle 2 plus angle 2, 2 angle 2. Angle 3 plus angle 3 equal to what? 3 angle 3. Angle 2 is equal to what? The angle 1. Angle 2 is equal to what? Angle 1. Right? Angle 1 plus angle 2, angle 3. Angle 3 is equal to what? The angle 4. Its meaning is what? Angle 1 plus 2 is equal to what? The angle 3 plus 4. Angle 1 plus 2 is equal to what? Angle 3 plus 4. Angle 2 plus 1 plus 2 is equal to what? The angle ABC. That is, angle ABC is equal to angle BCD. Its meaning is what? That is a transversal line. BC is the transversal line and these angles are equal. These are the alternate interior angles. Therefore, AB and CD are the parallel lines. AB and CD are the parallel lines. Hence you write AB parallel to CD and put. These are the simplest method of solving these questions. Question again, you know about the law of reflection of light. Incident ray, reflected ray and normal meet a same plane and that angle, incident angle, is equal to the reflected angle. In these questions, I firstly draw the normal on point B and point C. Normal are perpendicular on lines. Therefore, law of reflection of light, I write angle 1 is equal to angle 2, angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Normal are perpendicular. Therefore, these lines are the parallel lines. Hence, angle 2 and angle 3 are equal. These are the alternate interior angle. Angle 2 and angle 3 are equal. These are the alternate interior angle. Now, multiplied by 2 in both sides in equation number 3. Then I write 2 angle 2 is equal to 2 angle 3. 2 angle 2, the angle 2 plus angle 2. 2 angle 3, the angle 3 plus angle 3. Now, angle 2 is equal to what? The angle 1 I write. Angle 3 is equal to what? The angle 4 from equation number 2. Then angle 1 plus 2 is equal to what? The angle ABC. Angle 3 plus 4 is equal to what? Angle BCD. Therefore, angle ABC and angle BCD are equal. Therefore, BC is the transversal line. And you know that alternate interior angles are equal. Then lines are the parallel lines. Therefore, you write AB and CD are the parallel lines. Okay? Your homework is what? Your homework, examples, questions Okay.